When food bad, do not try to be upset.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video we're making one of my favorite dish, and that's stew peas with a whole heap of pigtail. So let's get into this video. So guys, here I have some peas, and this is one pack of peas or one bag of peas that I'm using, and I have the peas soaked in some water, thyme, and some garlic. You can soak these peas overnight, or you can just soak it in the morning until you're ready to cook it. And the reason why I soak the peas is it helps to tenderize the peas when I'm going to set it on the stove, so it cuts the cooking time. So I'm going to go ahead now and add some water to the peas, and you want like about 2 cups of water in the peas just to cover the peas. So you want to bring it halfway above the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and set that on for it to start cooking, and then now I'm going to prep the pigtail. So here I have, this is about 2 or 3 pounds of pigtail. Where I bought them, they pre-sliced them for me already, so all I have to do is just cut them to how big I want it. So that's how the pigtail look, guys. I got some real pretty pigtails. So I like my pigtails not too big, not too small. You guys can cut them how you like it, and you can also trim up some of the fat off the pigtails, but not too much of the fat, because you know that gives the stew peas a little bit of flavor, and you know that's what we're looking for, a whole lot of flavor in our dish. You know we have to go boil off the pigtail because the pigtail is brined, and that means they have the pigtail in some salt. So you want to boil the salt out of the pigtail, but not all of the salt. You still want to have that little saltiness in the pigtail, because if you boil all that salt out, the pigtail will have no flavor, and you don't want that. So I went ahead and boiled mine off about 3 times to get some of that salt out. And you also want to wash the pigtail with a little bit of vinegar. Just rinse it off a bit, and then you fill it up with the water and set it on. When it comes to a boil, let it boil off for like 10 minutes, and then you're gonna change the water, add back some more water, and when it boil again for another 10 minutes, you change the water. So we're getting rid of some of that salt, and doing so you're starting to cook the pigtail. So you see how the meat starting to come off the bone already. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the pigtails to the peas and let it cook down in the peas for like about half an hour or so, and then I'm going to add it to the pressure cooker to pressure and tenderize the pigtail. So guys, that's how the peas look, and when you're cooking the peas, you want to gradually check it just in case the water boils down. You want to add more water to it until the peas become a little bit tender. So my peas is about 85% cooked, and I'm going to finish cook it off in the pressure cooker to get that cooking process started, because I'm a girl, I don't really like to use pressure cooker. If I have to avoid it, I'll do so, but you know pigtail need a little extra tenderness. So we're going to add it to the pressure cooker for about 15 to 20 minutes to get it a little bit more tender, and also finish cooking the peas. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my herbs that I'm going to add to the dish. So I'm going to go ahead and slice and dice up some scallion, some onion, pepper, garlic, pimento. Those are the herbs that are going in our stew peas dish. So guys, here is my herbs all prepped. So I have the onion, the garlic, the thyme, the pimento, the scallion, and the Scotch bonnet pepper. So guys, after 20 minutes I went ahead and poured back out the stew peas back into the original pot that I was cooking it in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add some coconut milk to this, and I'm using the canned coconut milk, and I use about half of it, and I'm using the Grace brand. So the coconut milk is gonna add an extra flavor to this dish, and that's what we're looking for. So now I'm gonna season up the pot with some herbs, with the herbs that we prepped. And you don't want to add no salt to this dish because the pigtail still has salt in it. Even though we boil it off, it still has a little salt in it. You just want to taste it and see if you want like some black pepper in it or anything like that, but no salt. So now we're gonna mix all this together and we're gonna close it, let it come to a boil, because you want to cook down that coconut milk and cook down those seasoning, so it helps to build that flavor. So guys, you want to basically leave it alone, let it do its thing. You don't want to open it too much and stir the pot. You want to ensure it's on a medium to low heat, not too high heat, because you don't want it to start burning. So now we're gonna add our spinaz to the pot, and basically you're just gonna pinch off a piece of the dumpling and roll it in the palm of your hand to make spinaz. And you're gonna make them as big as you want and as small as you want. And for the dumpling is just some flour, a little cornmeal, some salt, and some water. And I think that's my favorite part of the dish, the spinach. I enjoy it in stew peas. I would eat the gravy and the spinach with some rice. I'm good. So guys, stew peas is basically red pea soup. It's just a thicker version of it, and it's without all the ground provision. So I'm thinking about doing a little series on stew peas, because you know you have a whole different way you can do stew peas. You can do ital stew, you can do stew peas with salt beef, you can do stew peas with chicken or chicken foot, you can do stew peas with oxtail, and I'm doing this one now with pigtail. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the stew peas series. So guys, after adding the dumpling to the pot, you're gonna let it come to a boil, and you want everything to come together now, and for the stew peas to get thick but not too thick. You know, you want it a nice consistency where you can still pour the gravy over the rice. So you want it to come to a boil, just leave it alone, let it thicken up by itself. Don't add anything to it for it to get thick, because you know peas has a lot of starch, and then you go add the dumpling to it. That's gonna help thicken up the food. And watch the Scotch bonnet pepper in the pot. You don't want it to cook out or boil out, to let that food be really peppered. So that's the consistency you're looking for in the stew peas. You want to ensure the dumpling are cooked, you want to ensure the pigtail is tender, and you want to ensure the gravy is thick and nice. So that's my stew pea recipe, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I really want to thank all my new subscribers who will subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please do so now. I appreciate it. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. I know we can do it, guys. So please subscribe, and tell a friend to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.